Hey everybody, Kayla in the garden, and it's winter. And I figure what better day to do a book review than a day when I really can't do much gardening outside. So today it's all about epic tomatoes. This has been a fantastic book for stretching my knowledge base about tomatoes. This is by Craig LeHoullier right here. I will put a link to this in the episode notes, so check that out. Christmas is coming up, or if you've got a gardener in your life that needs something like this, this is a great book, and it's not that expensive. It's like under 20 bucks for the paperback version. And I do not get a kickback. Just want to say that one too. I want to share this because I love this book. He's got great things in here. He talks about flavor profiles because not all tomatoes taste the same. Some are tart, some are balanced, some are sweet. If you've ever had a sun gold stalker, if you've ever had a sun gold, it tastes nothing like a regular slicing tomato. Okay, he goes over the different colors of tomatoes. I had no idea, and once he explained that, I'm like, oh, this one is very clearly a pink tomato, and this one is very clearly, a red tomato, because the difference is just amazing. He also has things in here, speaking of pests, a whole chapter on identifying diseases and pests for your tomatoes, because my gosh, there's not just one, there's hundreds of things that can attack your poor little tomatoes. And then my favorite part is 250 recommended tomatoes that he really enjoys. And yeah, there's not just 250 tomato varieties out there, there's thousands, so that might help narrow it down for you a little bit. There's also a little bit of history, stories about tomatoes. Like Craig LeHoullier is actually the one that we can thank for the lovely Cherokee purple tomato and that whole family of Cherokee tomatoes. Okay, and another bonus, you've got to know this in order to pull this one off. But when you buy the book, okay, you send him an email at nctomatoman, I think at Gmail. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Gmail. He'll do a little signed book plate for you. And he also sent us seeds. I mean, how perfect is that? And whew, it's windy. So he actually introduced me to dwarf tomatoes. Thank you, Craig. They were fantastic. So we got a pink passion dwarf, we got a serendipity dwarf, which I thought was great, and a lucky swirl dwarf. Basically, the cool thing about dwarf tomatoes is that you can have heirloom flavor tomatoes, but the tomato plant's like 3 feet tall, and it's very compact. It grows all of its fruit on like the inside of it. So you could be looking at this tomato and think, wow, there's nothing on it. But lo and behold, then you have things like this. Oh, did I mention it's like the end of October and I have beautiful tomatoes? This is the Lucky Swirl. We're so excited about trying this one. We haven't even tried it yet. Here it is, our first snow, and we finally get to sample it. We planted them late because I think we got the book in May, maybe for Mother's Day, because my husband knows me very well. And we planted the seeds because we're like, hey, why not? I don't want to wait till next year. And we didn't get them into the ground until probably late July, early August. We're thinking, hey, late season tomato, great. And sure enough, late season tomato. Okay, so this is the pink passion. Very tasty tomatoes. I highly recommend. Get the book, send him an email, ask for the signed book plate. He'll probably send you some seeds as well, or else look up Fruition Seeds. Okay, that's the only spot where I've been able to find dwarf tomato seeds so far. And it's a whole new world. I'm really excited. Compact tomato plant, and it's a whole new project that Craig is a part of with growers in the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, so we can get 2 growing seasons in 1 year, so that he can really help settle down the seeds so that you can get viable plants out of them in the future instead of like crazy one-offs, which I kind of got this year a little bit. But great book. Get it? Let's do it this way. There we go. One really great benefit about the dwarf tomatoes, they're small, so you can plant them in pots. You can put them in the balcony. If you only have just a very small growing space, not some monster beast like what I've got, these are fantastic tomatoes. I had gosh, 10 to 12 tomato plants in just one section that was about 4 feet by 10 feet. Normally with a normal heirloom, they sprawl way too much and get way out of control. You can't do that, but with the dwarf tomatoes, you can. Thank you, Craig, for letting me know about that. Stay warm, garden during winter, or daydream. You know, get your seed catalogs, all that good stuff. Have fun. Bye.